It's good getting.
It's great to have a bit of nostalgia there with loads of stations coming in, so...
Don't worry, it's what it's all about. People coming in for radio checks or whatever,
That's amazing. I'm blown away by the noise reduction.
That's what radio's about, mate.
This noise reduction is an absolute lifesaver. This is a game changer. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. I'm with James today from the Shack Time channel, who's a really good friend of mine for what, 10 years now?
Feels like longer now.
Yeah, this is about the 5th time recording this introduction. Yeah. I'm down in Staffordshire today at Castle Ring, mainly to test this radio. This is the Thunderpole TX, and this is the latest radio that's come out from Thunderpole, and it's got really good reviews. I've just got back from Portugal, what, 12 hours ago? Yeah, and I'm down here today just to test this out. It was waiting for me at home last night when I arrived home, so I've not had a chance to play with it or set it up properly, but it does seem really straightforward. And the two things I want to look at today are the noise reduction circuit in here, because it's supposed to be really good, and also to test whether the stock antenna is any good. Now, usually in days gone by, the stock antennas and telescopic antennas that come with CB handhelds are rubbish, and it's not a negative on the radio. It's purely because you've got such what needs to be a long antenna piled into quite a short design, and this is really short, so I don't know how this is going to perform, but we'll find out. I've also brought with me a HYS, which this is the Rod 130N. This is a telescopic with a loading coil in the bottom. Again, these are supposed to be quite good. This was around £15, something like that. So I want to test them today. So James is going to go a few miles down the road. I'm going to stay here on Castle Ring, and we're going to do a little bit of a test on high and low power between the different antennas and with the noise reduction circuit on and off. What are you on, James?
Okay, so I'm using the Allen 42DS, same type of radio as Lewis's. I've had it a few years now, a little bit more expensive, but I don't know whether it's any good, really, not really used it that much. So we want to test again the stock antenna. I mean, this stock antenna, for instance, doesn't look anywhere near as good as yours, but I tend to, like you, use these telescopic aerials, BNC connectors.
Yeah, straight off the mark, if I just give you that, James. Straight off the mark, I'm really impressed with this. I ordered this from Thunderpole, so this isn't a sponsored review, but it does seem really good. It seems easy to work. It's got a really nice backlit screen as well. Simple controls. It has a speaker mic port as well, which looks like the Kenwood style, which I will confirm when I come to edit this video, and it also has USB-C charging as well. I've got some other bits that for this radio which I'll do in a follow-up video, but I think for now, James, we'll finish our brew. I'll head up onto the ring up there, and you can go down to your location and we'll see how we go.
Sounds great, let's do it.
Okay, so we're on low power on the stock antenna first, and I'm not holding out much hope for this, but we'll give James a try anyway. Okay, James, are you receiving on low power on the stock antenna?
Yeah, Todd, you've got me now. I've had first my scroll up. I'm receiving you. You're coming through good audio, probably signal free.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I wasn't sure whether that would work. So I'm on low power, so 1/2 watt on the stock antenna. And yeah, give me some more audio and I'll see how the signal's coming through this side. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm using my stock antenna as well. Like I said, the signals, the radio's about 3, signals about 4 or 5, and I'm just standing in the car park having a QSO with you.
Yeah, okay, you signal 3 this side, a bit of noise but fully readable, so not too bad at all. Right, James, I'm just going to switch up to high power on the same antenna and I'll call you again.
Roger.
Okay, so that's high power now, so that's the full power on this radio. Okay, James, on full power now, are you receiving?
Yeah, there's barely any noticeable difference at all. It's still coming through signal 4. Got a slight QRM, but generally you're coming through just as well.
Yeah, okay, James, you're the same this side as you'd expect. I'm just going to turn noise reduction on. Turn the noise reduction circuit on in this radio, and I'll call you back and we'll see what difference that makes.
Roger that.
Okay, so as you can see, we've got noise reduction circuit on there now. So if I call James back, we can see what this sounds like. Okay, James, are you receiving now? Test 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1.
Yeah, you're coming through exactly the same signal. There's absolutely no difference this end whatsoever. But it's nice and clear though, Lewis. It's still a very good signal.
Okay, James, the signal actually dropped a little bit for me then, but with that noise reduction circuit on, it made all the difference. It sounded like you were end stopping. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm blown away by the noise reduction on that last transmission. Just give me some more audio, James, just for the camera, and we'll let the viewers hear for themselves what that sounds like. Back to you.
Yeah, that's a rocket, Lewis. Yeah, no problems at all. Still the same power coming through, nice and clear. I've now managed to close the squelch, so the squelch is now closed, and I'm being able to pick you up. Okay, so we're all good, we're good to go.
Yeah, great stuff, James. Okay, stand by 1 second. I'm going to switch to the telescopic antenna, back in low power mode, and I'll come back to you. Stand by. Okay, so I'm going to switch out this stock antenna. I'm going to put this HYS. This is a really, really well-made telescopic CB antenna, so these need to be fully extended. Got the loading coil in the bottom, and this should make a good signal, good amount of signal reach James's radio back down on his location. So if we switch back to low power and turn the noise reduction off, and we'll give him a shout. Okay, James, I'm on the telescopic whip now, back on low power. I wonder if you're receiving me and how well.
Yeah, signal is still 4. I'll say the audio probably a little bit stronger, Lewis. A little bit stronger than it was last time. So we're certainly going in the right direction there. What about myself?
Yeah, James, you're signal 3 this side, so not a great deal of difference. I was actually expecting the stock antenna to not be very good, and the telescopic to make the world of difference. But I suppose there's not massive difference between us. I think it'd probably be more noticeable at longer distances. But yeah, you're sounding okay, James. Okay, I'm going to switch up to high power and call you back and see what that sounds like.
Roger.
Okay, James, on high power now on the telescopic, without noise reduction. Let me know how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you've now gone to signal 5. The audio's got a little bit stronger, a little bit punchier as well.
Yep, okay, James, I wasn't looking at the signal meter then, so just give us a count from 5, count up to 5 and back, and I'll see how you sounded. Give you a signal report.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, Lewis, I am actually using my stock antenna as well at this time.
Yeah, no problem at all, James. Still signal 1, but fully readable. I'm going to switch into noise reduction circuit now, and we'll see how that sounds. So I'll call you in a second. This noise reduction is an absolute lifesaver. This is a game changer. Okay, James, noise reduction's on now, this side, so give us some audio and we'll see how that sounds.
Lovely, Lewis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, James, that noise reduction is amazing. Absolutely unbelievable. It sounds brilliant. It gives it almost a bit of a digital type sound without any R2D2, and yeah, it just does what it says it does. Brilliant stuff. I'm quite impressed. Well, really impressed with this radio, and both the antennas as well. The stock antennas done well. Exceeded my expectations straight off as well, James. Be interesting to see if we can make some other contacts on channel 19. But yeah, okie doke. I'll leave that there and I'll meet you back at base.
Yeah, break on the side, bring it in.
Sorry, I was struggling with that. Yeah, name's Lewis, just on Castle Ring. Wonder how you're receiving me, over.
Castle Ring, Canic Chase, I presume. I'm up the Weaver Hills, 7 miles outside of Ashbourne, and I've got you on a good £6 radio for.
Yeah, no worries at all. You're signal 7 here, fully readable, sounding really good. I'm on the new Thunderpole TX, that new handheld that's come out, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just come up to the ring to test it today with a mate of mine, James. Back to you.
Did you say you was a handheld?
I certainly am. I'm on the Thunderpole TX, Thunderpole Tango X-Ray. It's the new handheld that's come out, and bloody hell, what handheld it is as well. Just on a telescopic aerial on the top, and it's working really well.
Well, he was on a handheld, Thunderpole handheld that's come out. The lift up aerial. He's working well to me. Mike, Mr. Moonmaker, he's in Malacop.
Wow, Malcop, yeah, that's not too bad. The home QTH, my side, is He's up in Stockport, so not too far from Malcop. But yeah, south of that on Castle Ring today. Okay, chaps, I'll let you carry on with your conversation there. I will just I've got a friend with me on another radio who he's going to switch on now, and I'll just let him call in, see if you're receiving him as well. He's on a Midland radio. Okay, chaps, 7-3. That's from Lewis, and I'll pass James into the conversation.
Okay, mate, Lewis, no problem.
Yeah, it's Lewis at Castle Ring on the Thunderpole again.
Oh yes, Thunderpole Castle Ring. Yeah, that's come up with it. Your modulator's Radio 5 now.
Right, that's really interesting. So this Thunderpole comes with a short antenna that's it's less than a foot long. So I was on a telescopic a second ago that's made for 27 megs. I've switched to the stock antenna, and it's actually doing better. So it's probably the only bloody CB handheld ever made where the stock antenna actually works. Back to you.
Yeah, well, you're on a 7 pound now and a Radio 5. Well, before it was only Radio 4.
Yeah, great stuff, amazing stuff. Okay, chaps, well, I'll let you carry on. We're just going to listen, but yeah, I hope you get plenty of contacts. It's great to have a bit of nostalgia there with loads of stations coming in, so I hope it continues. 7-3, chaps, thanks for letting us in again. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. From Ringway, Manchester, Lewis up on Castle. Okay, so we're back now and having a well-deserved brew. So yeah, what do you think, James? I'm impressed.
I was really impressed with that. They both did remarkably well under these conditions, even with the stock antennas.
Yeah, so this has really took me by surprise. This stock antenna is brilliant. As you saw from the video, one chap said that this actually did better than the telescopic. So I may have to try with another telescopic aerial and see if that's just maybe this isn't great, but this made the journey out there.
That goes against everything that we are led to believe in antennas.
Yeah.
The whole theory of antennas, we have just completely smashed.
Yeah, so yeah, like I say, in the past I've had nothing but problems with stock antennas. It's sort of the law of antenna physics. An antenna like that shouldn't perform well at 27 megahertz, but it does. The radio performs really well. The noise reduction circuit in it is fantastic. So huge well done to Thunderpole on that. It makes all the difference. I'd love to see it on other radios, other handhelds. It's the first one I've had with a noise reduction circuit like this in there. So yeah, really good.
That's made a big difference, hasn't it?
Yeah, and of course the Midland performed really well too.
This did really well. We did some long distance QSOs, even using again the stock antenna. I mean, it's rubbish just to look at, but I just can't believe how well it does work.
That's the Thunderpole TX. I'm going to be doing some more videos with this, so make sure you stay tuned. I've got some other different antennas coming. I'm going to be doing some tests a bit closer to home. But yeah, thanks for being in the video today, James. Make sure you check out James's channel. The link will be in the description below. I'll put a link to Thunderpole's website for this. Highly recommend it. And again, this isn't a sponsored video. Thunderpole haven't sponsored this at all. They've not sent me this for review. This is a radio that I've bought myself, and yeah, make sure you check out the links below, and we'll say 7-3. Cheers, James.
73.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers, Lewis.